In this video, I sail with a seasick crew to an absolutely beautiful waterfall in wonderful Thailand. Thank you for watching Sailing Doodles. It's made possible by our patrons. They got early access and a lot of bonus footage in this video. In the last episode, we explored an abandoned resort and then found an adult-themed sculpture park in the jungle of Thailand. This video series in Thailand is brought to you by Group Island Spirit. So head over to groupislandspirit.com and start your Thailand sailing adventure today. In the previous video, we left you as we were pulling up the anchor, getting ready to sail.
And a little bit more. There you go. Good to go.
The winds were light, but there was a good amount of swell still rolling in, so it was a rolly ride. It was only about a 10-mile journey south down to Koh Kut and a sheltered bay.
I'm not going terribly fast, 3.5, 4 knots.
Before it was like 5, now it's like 3.5.
Yeah, well, there's some big swell coming from offshore. It's kind of making it a little rolly out here because the waves and the swell just hardly ever show up on camera. But so we got the wind coming off here, but and then the swell is coming from our starboard beam, so it's a bit of a rolly. But we got like what? How far we got to go? 7.3 to go at 3.5 knots, so a couple hours. You okay? Happens to the best of us. Hopefully Gigi will be feeling better soon. It's nice and calm in there, look at that.
I just saw that, I'm like telling me that we're going there.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Way more calm.
Yeah. You feeling better now?
Yeah, much better. I mean, like now it's not moving.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump in and check out the.
Not now?
I'm gonna check out the mooring, because we're this close to shore. I want to make sure the mooring's good.
It's beautiful. It's actually much calmer. It's nice. I love it. Can't complain.
After a rolly ride, it was nice to be in a relatively calm bay, although it was a little concerning that 2 mooring balls were right next to each other. That means one of them had moved. It was definitely grounds for inspecting the mooring. It's always a good idea to dive on the mooring to inspect it. In this case, the block was relatively small and I would not trust it in any kind of wind. Next to the mooring was a coral farm to help revitalize the coral.
Snorkeled on the mooring there, and it's it looks in good condition. It's a bit small for what I would like for this boat. I'm not sure how much it weighs. I'd guess a couple 100 pounds. Yeah, so it's a little small. Like I'd love for it to be about twice the size it is. You guys have really dirty minds. happy to be here. We're gonna head to happy hour at Captain Cook's Resort here in a little bit. I think it's right over there, and we're gonna have a good day.
Jumping first.
The ladies are all dressed spiffy and looking great. Valet service for a dinghy. Yeah, perfect.
Valet service. But that's the fish I saw today, and there was like a baby one behind that one. Like, Bobby, what's the name of this fish that it goes? That's it. That's the only thing I could say. Yes, girl. Leg up. Nice. Hike up the dress. Hike up the dress. Not like that. No, you already saw too much today, guys, with the statues and all that.
They're getting ready for breakfast. I got to do a little work. I love it when we're moored like this close to the shore. That's pretty nice. It's a little, I mean, if the wind picked up a lot, I'd be a little more nervous because the mooring blocks are pretty small down there. But it's nice here. I like it like this. I'd say it looks pretty good, guys. Nice place to have breakfast here. Not too bad.
Are we going for snorkeling?
Can, but I mean, we'll leave here after that, whatever. Well, it's only about 3 knots of wind out here, but there's swell being pushed from somewhere offshore. You know, there's the occasional 4 or 5 foot swell coming through, and it's pretty consistent 3 foot swells. So just kind of a lumpy ride. Be that way till we get around the other side of the island. We're gonna head about 7 miles south here, go around the south side of Koh Kut, and then we should be in the lee of all these swells coming in and the wind. There's a waterfall on this side of the island we want to see, but it's gonna be too rough to anchor out in front where that waterfall is, so we're gonna go around the south side and rent some motorbikes and motorbike to the waterfall. Should be cool. But on our way. The waves, the swells, they never show up on camera. That was at least 6-7 feet. Uh-oh. Geraldine's already assumed her seasick position. How you doing, Geraldine?
I mean, so far so good. But I came here at the very beginning, so...
A precautionary seasick position.
Eh?
Precautionary seasick
Yes,
position.
exactly. So far, perfect. You will be fine. Oh, this is sweating. I was like this.
It's, whoa, big wave. It's rough out here. 6-7 foot swells. It is what it is. 3 knots of wind. So, you know, when you don't have enough wind to sail and the swells are big, it's really rough, right? Because your sails, when you're out sailing, will keep you heeled or at least pinned a little bit. On a monohull. On a catamaran, it doesn't work as well. But in a monohull, if you're, you know, heeled over a little bit, you roll with the wind and waves, and then you don't get pushed, you don't swing back the other way because the wind keeps you from doing that. But when you can't sail, but the swells are still big, it's pretty rough, man. Big wave. How are you doing? Yeah, but that's the worst thing you can do is read when it's like this. You don't, having your head down doing that will make you seasick. That's like the worst thing you can do.
Well, it works for me.
You're good.
Or maybe it doesn't, and that's why I feel like shit. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Some people get seasick, some people don't. Hey. I was trying to get him to turn around and smile for a picture, but they can't look away from the horizon. Uh-oh.
You actually made it wrong now.
Uh-oh.
Stop it!
I won't record her actually vomiting. Oh no. Yep. So the name of that rock is Hin Bang Bow. I'm sure that's the sound it makes when you hit it. Hit, bang bow. I don't know. Funny, no. But yeah, definitely don't want to hit that. Well, the temperature just dropped a little bit and the wind picked up out of there, so I think we're about to get this rain.
It's coming, it's coming. Hold the sail.
Yeah. All we gotta do is round this corner and then we'll be in the lee. I know the crew is definitely looking forward to that.
The sea state was much improved after we rounded the point.
What is that?
Looks like a military base or something. I mean, it's painted camouflage.
Oh yeah, actually yes. I don't know if you can see. It's like camouflage.
It doesn't look like it's in use anymore because,
Yeah.
well, but
We were headed to the bay of Ao Yai, which is a little fishing village built out over the water.
So this is Ao Yai. We're gonna put the dinghy down, go in for lunch, see if we can rent some motorcycles, and go to Waterfall. So let's do it. Hopefully everybody's recovered from their seasickness.
Yeah.
Oh! It's a hard dinghy to get into because it's so deep right there.
It's also just
It's like,
bouncy, so you're just like ricocheting off once you hit it.
see how she did it? She did all the princess
I mean,
She's like, this is how it's done.
I already fell on the floor, so now I'm more like it was actually a big.
She's just showing us how it's done.
Ouch! One more time. One more time. Twice. 3 times. 4 more times. 13th time's the charm. Do you need some help, Bobby? Really?
Koh Kut, Koh Kood, whatever they want to call it. I don't know, we can try that restaurant down there. He said something about over there, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, is it yours? Okay. Is you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Name? Your name? Your name? Tula. Name? G. And this one?
John.
John? John.
So there's a lot of these floating villages in Thailand. I don't really know why they're floating. Is it? I'm assuming it's like free land, you know? You
Fishing village. It's easier for the fishermen.
Yeah. Plus, you don't have to buy any land. You just build your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the restaurant we're going to
That's how
later.
we were going
Yeah.
to.
5-star.
I think they're closed today.
Yeah. Closed for renovations.
Yeah.
It's really interesting seeing these whole villages built out over the water. Families have their whole homes built off the pier.
So we ate way too much food here now. Pretty cheap though. I mean, really like 100 baht a dish, basically. So it's like, yeah, we're having a whole meal here for like 15 bucks for 4 of us. But we rented motorbikes, well, from not the restaurant, but they made a call for us and got us 3 motorbikes. So
Do we return it here?
yeah, well, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the dinghy's right over there. So you just leave it in the waterfall and then we have to come back walking?
Yeah. So we are gonna take the motorbikes to the waterfall and then I don't know, whatever else we want to do. All right.
Oh!
I'll try not to crash.
Try not to fall into the water.
Where did she go? She said what?
Yeah,
Okay.
you put the money first.
But the other one was like quite big. A minute maybe, start it up and then see if it's doing it.
It was my first time seeing a gas vending machine.
Tinkerbell Resort. Yeah, this is where I would normally anchor out. So this resort's where I normally anchor out.
Yeah.
And, but it's too rough, obviously.
If it wasn't for the swell, we would have taken our dinghy all the way down this river to the waterfall. So it's a little donation, I don't know, whatever you want, and we put in like a total of 1,000 baht, which is like 30 bucks. I mean, you could do like 50 baht, you know, $2 something. But now we walk down in the rain to the waterfall. We're getting wet there anyway, so who cares? Well, at least there'll be fresh water for the
Waterfall.
waterfall.
Look at, that's the waterfall,
There you
guys.
go. There's the waterfall.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We were still in the rainy season, so there was going to be plenty of water for the waterfall. Ropes were run to help traverse the more challenging sections.
What do you think?
I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad, let of ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, do that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit into the sky, change haters on a tirade. Talking to the crib in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all
Wet pool and waterfall isn't complete without a little rope swing.
like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Trying to get
How do we rate that? Like a 6.
very generous.
I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror. Yeah. Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see the ass, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad bitches here, I'ma curve them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set.
These tracks are really slippery. We've already had a few people fall. Didn't get it on film though, unfortunately.
Back on the bikes, it was time for a wet ride back to the boat. But first, a water buffalo.
Hey! Moo! See, she
I'm sure most of you are thinking what could go wrong driving a motorbike in Thailand on wet conditions without a helmet. But we made it back safely, although it was a pretty cold ride.
Are we gonna be okay? We're gonna sing.
Yeah, we're fine.
It is a rainy day. It's been raining since like, what, 2 o'clock and has not stopped since. It's about 6 o'clock now, so, or a little after. There's not a whole lot of restaurants around here anyway, so we're cooking dinner on the boat. Gonna make it a chill night on the boat. Not too bad, really nice, calm bay.
I wish it was a
All right, so the...
Done by yours truly.
Okay, yeah, if it sucks, it was her. If it sucks, it was her. If it was good, it's me.
Hey!
But I will say that both of these pasta sauces, they were number one, the only sauces they had in the whole. Yeah, well, they were the only sauces they had in the grocery store, and they're not very good. But we'll make do.
Thank you for tuning in. Our patrons got lots of bonus footage in this video and early access to the video.